All right, Chris, thanks for speaking with me today. I mean, we're here to talk about CRMs, integration, and maximizing the efficiencies of our actual CRMs. So to start everything off, Spectrum integrates with some of the top home services CRMs on the market. For example, what comes to mind, i360, MarketSharp, Lead Perfection, Salesforce out of the box. We can also integrate with ServiceTitan, AccuLinks. There's definitely more that we can integrate as well too. Anything with an API, we can flow leads directly into that CRM. So Chris, I mean, a lot of our customers obviously spend dollars with offline vendors, getting their brand name out there, but additionally, some of these offline programs also come with some online advertisements as well too, directly on their website. That sends traffic to our sites. So for us to be able to help separate, offline, online, our efforts versus other vendors' efforts, what are some tactics that we can apply with offline marketing?
So, as you know, Brandon, offline marketing has always been very difficult to track just because it doesn't have the same kind of versatility or, tracking that we have for our online efforts. Now, that does not mean that we can't get a better picture for your ROI and the leads coming from your offline sources. Now, it will never be perfect, but there are a number of measures we can take to a higher standard of tracking for your offline sources. Now, a couple things that we can do are to provide your offline sources, such as your print media, mailers, newspaper advertisements, those sorts of things, with tracking lines, tracking phone lines, as well as unique landing pages, so that whenever anyone interacts or sees with any of your print media, they'll go to a specific landing page or call a specific number that is linked uniquely to that source. So that when it flows into your CRM, you'll be able to see that this lead was generated through one of your offline marketing efforts, giving you a better picture for what leads are coming from those sources and what is your overall ROI for those sources.
So Chris, you're absolutely right. Print mailer, it's much easier to direct a user's behavior based off of something that's right in front of them. Hey, call this number right here or go to this landing page here for more information. Two marketing mediums, radio and TV, much more audio-based advertisements. It's a little bit harder to control. What are some solutions that we can implement for trying to track these marketing investments?
Well, as you know, Brandon, it is much more difficult to track those because it's not a simple matter of just throwing up a unique landing page URL on the TV screen or in your radio commercial.
People are going to forget it.
Exactly. But that does not mean that we can't get at least a better picture of how those are performing. One potential avenue we can take is if you are running a certain television advertisement at 6 o'clock on a given day, what we can do is have a unique campaign built out to turn on to capture any traffic during that time and a couple hours afterwards, as people may not be searching for you right away, to at least give you a better idea of how those may be impacting your performance and what leads that they're driving to your site.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to be direct action. If you hear the ad on radio, you see the ad on TV, and you're interested in working with that business, you're going to probably go to Google, look for their brand name, and then click on your ad. And so this really leads into the next topic. When someone clicks on our ad from a paid standpoint and we drive them to the website, we can obviously apply data directly to that user to say, all right, this came from the TV buy, this came from the radio buy, and attribute back to that initial source when they actually convert. And so as I mentioned earlier, a lot of our clients are signing up for pay per performance programs on newspaper. And what the newspaper is actually offering as well too is some digital ad buys on that newspaper's website. That display ad on there is driving a user to the website. How can we set up tracking measurements to try to separate out their traffic versus our traffic versus offline traffic as well too?
Well, Brandon, we can track that much the same way that we track our own advertising efforts. If you have any any online sources coming through a display campaign run through a newspaper ad buy, we can work with our customers to provide the proper tracking parameters for that display campaign, so that if they drive any traffic to the website, we're able to tag them as coming from your newspaper display campaign, just as an example, and then flow that into your CRM, so that when you're looking at your records, you're able to see what your other online or third-party marketing agencies are doing for you.
Really what this comes down to is anytime we buy traffic, we send traffic, we can append data directly to that actual user to make sure we know where that initial touch point came from. I mean, really, once again, this comes down to making sure our clients, when they're spending dollars, and no matter what marketing channel they're investing into, we want them to see the clear picture of it. We want to separate out our efforts versus their efforts so they know where to invest their actual marketing dollars. And so let's talk about other lead generation opportunities that our customers sign up for. Online lead aggregators such as a Home Advisor and such as a QuinStreet. How can we help make our customers' times much more efficient with handling these actual leads?
Well, actually, so we actually have partnerships with a number of third-party lead aggregators, Home Advisor being one in particular. We also can integrate with QuinStreet. And really what we can do is we can integrate with those sources. If they direct any traffic or bring in any leads, we're able to flow that through the website itself and then flow that into your CRM with the proper tracking, so that you're able to see what Home Advisor leads am I bringing in, what QuinStreet leads am I bringing in, and separate those out from any efforts from Spectrum or any other advertising efforts that you're running.
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure we have some sort of rebate, right, for Home Advisor if you sign up through us?
Yes, we do. Actually, what we can do is you'll get a 7% rebate per quarter in the form of Home Advisor dollars each quarter to kind of offset some of those costs.
So not only can we help our customers save time by flowing Home Advisor leads directly into their CRM, take that manual input action directly out of it, but additionally there's some cost savings behind it as well too.
Exactly.
Well, Chris, I hope this was very informative for all of our customers here today. I mean, really what we're trying to do is help maximize the efficiency of all of our CRMs, have really clear and concise dispo data, but ultimately what we're trying to do is help our customers have a better understanding of where their marketing dollars are going and the investment and the return they're actually getting on their spend.
Definitely.